Hi, this is attorney Nicole Christie from the Christie Law Firm, and we're going to talk to you today about DCF and Corona. And actually, that'll be the theme throughout this month. We're just going to be talking about different topics as associated with the coronavirus, the quarantine, and how DCF is responding to that or could respond to issues that come up. And so I wanted to share with you a story that I heard about. It was actually a couple of weeks ago in July, early July, where a mother reportedly took her daughter, who she knew had an illness, had a history of illnesses, whose immune system was compromised, and took her to what they called a COVID-19 party. And this happened in Florida. Reportedly, it was supposed to be a church event, but nevertheless, presumably there was someone there who had COVID. Mom was aware and took her daughter to this party. The daughter subsequently contracted the virus and ended up dying due to complications of this virus. And, of course, my head was spinning, and I'm thinking about not only the DCF and child protection issues, but even criminal. And so, just as a way of advice, and I'm sure many of you would not be doing things like that, but just be mindful of where you're taking your kids. If you can't give an account for every single person there and where they've been, who they've been with, how long, and where they're coming from, it's probably not a good idea to take your child there. And especially if your child has some medical issues, has an immune system that is compromised, or just not taking your child there at all. In this day and age, it's very hard to keep up with the quarantine. We want to get back to life the way it was. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen anytime soon, at least when we read from the news. So just be careful about where you're taking your kids and who you're around. If there's word that gets back to someone that you knowingly took your child who is ill to a place where someone had COVID and had a complete disregard for their safety, that is something that could come to DCF's attention and could be a concern for the Department of Children and Families. So never want to get to that point. It's bad enough to have to deal with COVID-19 and this quarantine. So don't up the ante by taking your kids somewhere that they shouldn't go. So these are just our tidbits for today. Stay tuned. If this is your first time to our channel, please subscribe, like, and share. And again, our purpose for sharing this information is just to help you out in dealing with DCF, who can be very difficult sometimes to deal with. They are a necessary entity, but nevertheless, we want to make sure that when you're dealing with them, that it's fair and it's really about the kids and not really trying to penalize your parenting necessarily. So if you have any questions, please feel free to call the Christie Law Firm. Our links are down below, and please take care of yourself. Bye-bye.